Well, I hope you made a special dessert for our reunion. I didn't make dessert.
No dessert.
Instead, I made some fun.
Watch it glimmer, see it shimmer, cool and fruity. Jell-O brand gelatin of all desserts, you'll love the one that tastes so light and makes such fun. Make Jell-O gelatin and make some fun.
You always knew how to make fun.
Jello, the wiggly, jiggly dessert that once ruled American kitchens like a neon-colored boss. It was the star of potlucks, youth sports, and the show-off dish at any social event. And the only food that could bounce off a wall and still be considered edible.
Tastes so light and makes such fun. Make Jell-O gelatin and make some fun.
You made today more fun than anything, except for winning the series.
Make Jell-O gelatin and make some fun.
But behind the fruity fun lies a history of ads so weird, so tone deaf, and so awkward. You'll wonder how Gelatin ever got a marketing team. And stick around, because later in the video, we'll reveal one Jell-O campaign so shocking, it makes lime-flavored shrimp mold, yes, lime-flavored shrimp mold look like a good idea. And trust me, you don't want to miss it. Let's rewind to the early 1900s. Jell-O became a household name thanks to these fancy drawings, these celebrity shoutouts, and recipe booklets aimed at middle-class housewives. The only problem is that these ads push the idea that women were only successful if they made perfect desserts. And if you were poor, not white, or didn't own a lace tablecloth, sorry, Jell-O wasn't talking to you. During the Great Depression, Jell-O switched its strategy and gears. It was sold as a cheap way to stretch those leftovers for those poor folks. Because nothing says we're surviving like suspending yesterday's meatloaf in salad goo. Sure, it was budget friendly, but it also kind of said you're broke, but at least your food can sparkle. This unappetizing trend went longer than it should have. And there was even a whole week celebrating it for this time. It was called the National Use Up Your Leftovers in a Jell-O Salad this week. Then came the world tour of stereotypes. Jell-O ads showed people from other countries acting amazed by this magical American desserts. It was like a travel show with a big helping of disrespect. The message, we're better than them because we have gelatin. Yeah, not great. Fast forward to the 1950s and 60s when Jell-O became the official food of thin, smiling housewives. And something far more offensive. And we'll get to that point in a minute. But ads like this and this told women that they could lose weight and still enjoy desserts. Because apparently, liberation came in lime flavor and 40 calories. And what about the guys? They didn't exist in Jell-O land unless they were served by their apron-wearing wives. And before we enter the next phase of wonders, let me show you the major cringe moments of the 50s and 60s. I'll let the commercials speak for themselves. Watch this.
Back to present ancient Chinese pantomime, just for fun of it, Jell-O tonight. Back to present small Chinese type baby waiting for dessert. Chinese mother bling baby, Jell-O, famous Western delicacy. Poor Chinese baby. He unable to tell if this Jell-O is strawberry, raspberry, cherry, orange, lemon, lime, apple, black raspberry, black cherry, or grape. Jell-O come in all 10 flavors. Poor Chinese baby. But Chinese mother bling baby, great Western invention. Spoon. Spoon was invented for eating Jell-O. Baby find this is grape Jell-O. Deep, dark, delicious new flavor. Chinese baby very happy. So end ancient Chinese pantomime. Is pretty good commercial, no?
Now let's move on to the next campaign. In the 1970s, we enter the Cosby years. From then until the early 2000s, Bill Cosby was the face of Jell-O making pudding pops and dad jokes cool.
Jello pudding pops, frozen pudding on a stick.
I want one.
You want one?
Yeah.
Well, I know that little kids love pudding pops because they taste fantabulous, and mothers love it because they know it's made with the goodness of real Jello pudding. But I don't know about a kitty cat.
Meow.
Okay.
Jello brand pudding pops made with the goodness of real Jello pudding.
Well, Miss Kitty Cat, how would you describe Jello pudding pops?
Perfect.
This is new, improved Jello chocolate pudding. They say it's even smoother than good old Jello chocolate pudding, so let's give it the old
Smoothometer test.
That's right. It's so much smoother, I think our smoothometers are going crazy.
Introducing new improved Jello brand chocolate pudding. It's so much smoother, you'll love it even more.
Smoother, right, gang? I think the smoothometers are stuck.
But here's where things get tense. Cosby's later criminal convictions turned that friendly image into a PR disaster. Jell-O didn't just lose a spokesperson, it lost its good guy vibe. And that's hard to do when your product is literally dessert. Once headlines like this and this came out, it was lights out for all Bill's collab with Jell-O. And then into the next campaign, as in the 2010s, as kale and healthy products took over the world, Jell-O's fake colors and mystery ingredients started to look a little sketchy. People wanted clean food, and gelatinous sugar blob didn't make the cuts. Jell-O tried to rebrand themselves as a protein snack and a trendy, cool dessert. And the packaging changed from this to this, that focused on fun and convenience, to this, that are sleeker and cleaner and highlights no artificial sweeteners or corn syrup. And in one desperate move, Jell-O tried to capitalize on the depression epidemic with its "look at this, it's fun for active people" campaign. Check this out. And did this all work? Spoiler, young people were not buying it. And literally, by 2019, Jell-O suffered its biggest loss in sales ever, almost $400,000. And now, the moment we've teased earlier, the wild twist in Jell-O's ad history. In 2011, Jell-O launched a campaign that, wait for it, gave away free pudding to sad people. Yep, they built a mood meter that tracked Twitter posts. And this is how it worked. If Americans were unhappy, Jell-O gave out a pudding to folks tweeting about heartbreak, stress, death, or just a bad day. Because nothing says we care like turning your emotional meltdown into a marketing stunt. And the campaign had this tagline: Jell-O, fun things come to those who tweet sad. I wish I was joking, but this is true. And the backlash was swift, and Jell-O stopped. And here's one example of those tragic ads. Now, from awkward stereotypes to emotional bribery, Jell-O's ads history is a roller coaster of what not to do. It went from dessert hero to cultural throwback, and still wobbling, but no longer winning. So next time you see a bowl of Jell-O, remember, it's not just a snack. It's a squishy time capsule of America's weirdest marketing moments. And if you're feeling down, maybe don't tweet about it. Jell-O might still be watching. So what do you think? Would you still buy from a company that keeps messing up with weird ads and tone-deaf ideas? Drop a comment below. And what other brands are trying to look cool while missing the point? And if you like this video, hit that button like Jell-O, hit that cringe button, and don't forget to share and subscribe for more advertising truth bombs.